Hello everybody, it's Ultimate Clay and welcome to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. In the last bonus episode, I could say, we
Tactics Advance in the last
thing on my screen capture thing. And trying to test to see if it works or not. It really doesn't work. Jeez, but ignoring that, in the last bonus episode, we pretty much rocked 6 missions and stuff. Getting back into this game once again after a long summer vacay without it being here, considering as much. And basically we did a couple of stuff and stuff. And we pretty much like upgrade our team a little. Now in this episode, I gotta warn you, this bonus episode, even though we're doing 4 missions, it's surprisingly longer than pretty much my last bonus episode and stuff. And I'm pretty much showing you right here about the past missions and the items I pretty much got. And I can say I got some good stuff. I can say I did run for fun. I did watching you. I did. I don't know why I'm still on Snow Fairy. Jeez. Wait, I really did that off screen. I already done that already. I got Motorhome, Goblin Town, whatever that was. Frozen Spring, still got the mannequin and stuff. I did a couple of the patch missions, got a couple of stuff. Now this bonus episode is unfortunately surprisingly longer than the first one, considering the fact that you're just gonna see a whole lot of experiencing and level upping. Which was basically a mistake. Actually, I was supposed to do the opposite of all the leveling up and stuff, but I pretty much did not know any better by experience and stuff. So also, I kind of make a little change here. I was making a couple of changes here, basically between episodes and stuff, I kind of boost up the AP power of my Nasuda, and I think I just learned the Veil.
I got the Vita Nova, which was
checking out these back to Vita Nova. We've got Dragonheart, in which Dragonheart's actually interesting reactionally for the dragon. What it does is that when you take damage, actually, you take physical damage as a dragon, you actually get an auto life and stuff. And pretty much it's a reaction ability, so when you get like damage and stuff, you get auto life and stuff. But I cannot remember. What I cannot remember is that what what else Dragonheart does. I think it only busts out auto life when physical attack. Which can be very good because basically, if you already used auto life already, take another physical hit that does not kill you, you can pretty much have auto life back and just keep on doing that just again and again. It's quite hot. So that's a good reaction really to have.
Everybody's just so on level up,
even though I'm not much of a Dragon Job fan. Also, last episode, between episodes, boost up as you can see there, and she now got Sleep, Blizzard, Thunder, Fire, and I think Barrier up there. But I think she already got those. As Lorax is about to light break next mission completed, or our first. And Black's the same, Mario got aim weapon up to 240. And I actually mastered both Veils, Water Veil and Wood Veil. Now I'm trying to master a Metal Veil. And I got my double star, I think, halfway or a little less than that. R1 still working with his magic power, and Macron having no S being mastered. But I came as well as me having the Morning Star and the Giga Gear on. And what's even more is that I'm just switching around, just checking people up. But yeah, just to be so right now, this episode is a little extra long because basically basically looking at how low level my team is, especially with R1 Mariel and Macron and everybody else. I kind of did some real experiencing going on here, and I'll basically get to more of that later. But for now, Arduin is not even doing death. He basically got 5 Beastmaster abilities pack actually, and actually we have 5 Beastmaster abilities. I'll pretty much get to that when we come to there. And these. I was also showing a couple of other stuff that I don't got. Everybody. Well, I went pretty much, but I went actually got a new job when mastering probabilities and stuff, but I'm just going like back and forth. These. And then also, Macron as a blue mage actually learned a couple of stuff. She didn't learn a couple of stuff. I think that's the next episode. Spoilers! And I'm just checking out Arduin repeatedly, stupidly. And like, moving back and forth with Macron right here. Jeez, dude, make a move! What's up? But, saying right now, getting onto the subject of my team being under level, I mean, check this out. Nina's level 8, Arduin's like level 6, Macron's level 13. And even with everybody else, I'm pretty much like in level 25 to 26. And, yeah. Well, Mount Black gotta be in 24, 25. I think Mariel gotta be in 20. Yeah, that's her 20. I mean, that's her 20. And also on this one, they're pretty much changed me into a red mage officer, and I think Laura's gotta be like 19 to 18. Those 2 levels. So I basically changed her to a fencer because I just want to start making the whole pack of moves starting as a fencer. So that's why I pretty much switched her. Now I was pretty much checking out the questions that she can pretty much get, and what I chose for her is the feather pack. Wow, I was just checking out these questions right here, and my choice was the Mistita plate. Even though that might not be a good choice, but I was just trying to check out the weapons right here. Feather blow, which I should put on her actually. What feather blow does is that is just an aim attack. It's not all that hardcore. I put the Oracle shield on it to increase her weakness and give her the Gurmans. What's the Gurmans? Well, the Gurmans will just boost your jumping a little. It will greatly boost your jumping the Gurmans and stuff, like the jumping now up to 4. And now check on everybody else, and it just moved out. So that's basically my setup right there. It's quite random, and it's not all that hot, even I can say. Because and now, ignoring the past missions, my 4 missions were actually the 4 missions was pretty much trying to check here. I go for the World Worm just to be seen right now, even though I'm just like scooping over missions and stuff. Like one of the missions that I chose was the World Worm, even though I'm just going back and forth and stuff. Because basically the World Worm is actually an occasional short mission, but it's also a hard one. It's basically a boss fight. But it got the almighty anti-law. What the almighty anti-law does is that pretty much get rid of all anti-laws and stuff. So yeah. And for spoilers, I pretty much left the World mission for last and stuff. Whereas for the other 3 missions, I've gone for Ruby Red, I think. No, they haven't gone for that. Didn't gone for Ruby Red. Didn't gone for rubies. Don't get the rubies. Okay, what? Okay, I just went for Smurgle person. change the subject. And I also didn't went for Sketchy Thief either. I just went for Phlegm Breaker actually. And then for my third mission, other than Whirlworm, I just went for Saw. That was all my mission stuff. Because the Pale's Bow, I could say, have some usage, have some awesomeness, I could say. But yeah, I just went for the Whirlworm, and that will be the 4 mission for this episode, okay? But just a spoiler right now, I pretty much did a mistake for the name for this episode. Well, pretty much I did a mistake, which is not. Well, I pretty much did a mistake, which kind of affects the length of the episode, because this was supposed to be shorter. But I just popped the idea right out of my head to pretty much try this move out. Clean! Here, take this chocobo skin and leave! Well, sorry, but no deal! We're going for case number 7! Suckers. And I really need to lower down my audio, my post-commentary right here. Once again, people, this is being post-commentary stuff. I mean, dude! So, whatever this bust out was, me, Mount Black, Lorak, I think Marielle. That's my original 6, okay? And I think Nina and Mac on this one. Or maybe none of the above. None of the above, and I just pick like Mac. And I don't pick Mac. Okay, now, what I really just did is that I really did not Dorak in my team. I just picked Nina. And I picked Arwen, and then I picked Macro. Because, once again, Macro needs to learn some moves. But then just try to like check out Arwen a bit. And like he won't master Death and stuff because he's focusing on Morningstar. But also I just switched it to Patrol actually. And by the way, when mastering 5 Beastmaster moves also, Arwen actually get the new job as Morpher! Basically, Morphers are like part 2 of the whole monster and the monster bank thing. Because basically, after the monsters are actually captured by hunters with the capture ability, the Morphers, using special items and stuff, using the special equipment that master monsters can actually morph into their monsters. I don't think Morphers aren't that useful and stuff. They're probably the most useless job. To my eyes, they're pretty much the most useless job in the game. Because basically they copy out the monster stats, making their own stats very useless and stuff. And basically when it comes to being high leveled in this game already, basically the monster stats that you pretty much get from the monster once pretty much morphing into it is a little weaker than the stats you pretty much have right now. So Morphers are good. I can agree that Morphers are actually good at the beginning of the game and stuff, but when you pretty much like get to the end of the game or even the after game, actually they're becoming a little useless. They're somewhat useful anyways if you're aiming for the abilities of them, they're kind of good since you can pretty much like capture a whole lot of types of monsters and like get their items and then morph into any kind in order to like get their abilities and stuff. But that's kind of ridiculous also because once you pretty much transform into a monster, you lose the ability to morph right back and stuff. And along with that, it's kind of a little small thin connection between hunters and morphers, that the hunters are monsters while the morphers are. So I don't feel good with that strategy. Also, as much as it's basically a two-parter for morphers to actually learn, for the morphers to actually like learn, for the morphers to actually like bust out monsters and or like get their abilities and stuff. Does it pretty much take like a hunter and a morpher to do all that? It basically takes just a blue mage and or like learn just a bunch of stuff from and stuff. So you pretty much don't need the monsters and or like bust out their abilities and stuff if you don't feel like you can rock it with them. Because basically the difference between like the morphers and the blue mage and stuff is that the blue mage can actually keep their good stats where the morphers don't keep their good stats, and to be more bad out, they pretty much like is that their stats become irrelevant for the rest of the battle when they are pretty much turned into monsters and stuff. Plus, their own stats is not that good, not that much, except for their speed, though. Their speed is nice. So, in ways, I don't say that. I pretty much cannot say that much good about the morphers and stuff. And basically, their best ability, I could say, is that they can actually morph to vamps. So, yeah. Oh, well, actually, excuse me for a sec. They're not morphing to vamps. That was just a lie. I just got over there, and I want to make them even more worse. I could say their best ability for realsies is that they can just only morph to, like, dragons and stuff. Like, and because basically when it comes to the dragon soul, they can morph into because basically when it comes to the dragon ability, as the best ability, I kind of think of dragon as the best ability for the morphers, because unlike the other abilities and stuff, like the dragon ability can actually make you transform to any three of the dragons, like fireworms, ice drakes, and thunder drakes. So unlike the others, you basically got pretty much a little more options to your choices and stuff. But overall, they're not all that great. So basically, if you want to pretty much freak a job that can bust out a whole lot of options and abilities other than the blue mage, then morphers are your job. But to my eyes, they're basically the least. But to my eyes, they're basically the least favorable jobs I'm saying here. So yeah, I pretty much highly don't recommend them. And which I'm not gonna pick because it just sucks hell. I mean, what do you need? And like basically, I know it's like part 2 and all that, like the whole monster copying thing. But when it comes to how it works, how it rolls down. I mean, how do you want to pretty much like copy a monster with a combination of catching it by a hunter? So with a combination of catching it with a hunter plus copying its ability, plus copying it from a morpher, how do you want to do that? Like this part 2 convoluted plan where you can pretty much like do all of that in one fell swoop with a blue mage, learning the abilities themselves and like get the abilities and tactics from the monster rather than just copying it off the bat. That does not make any sense and it does not fit well. So I'm just not gonna stick to pretty much using the hunter and morpher strategy. I'm just gonna stick to doing this move right here. Because as you can see, I kind of changed Arwen back to a Beastmaster. And equipped him with the Arena Food with some dash moves, the Wizard Hat, the Little Broad, because I want Arwen to pretty much like control Maliboro and I want to make the Maliboro best out that birth, which is the ability that Macro can learn, so she can pretty much not learn that and just use it for her own stuff. So that's basically the strategy I was going for. That, and I pretty much use immunity on Arwen just in order to make him immune to some status effects like poison and stuff. What's moving inside your box?
Not
Yeah, sorry, I kind of skipped the text too fast and stuff. That's a little stupid. I know. So hopefully everybody everybody. Oh, also, law cards. The Blaze Reserve target area, all of which very addicted because of this stupid judge. But I can get rid of target area since I pretty much need it for Ardwin, Macron, pretty much everybody else safe from me and, well, only me and stuff. So I just give rid of target area just for everybody's sake. Now, hopefully everybody is okay with me not busting out like the main extended version of the Final Fantasy Tactics events, or I'm sure just busting out some other music and some extended version on some other music. And also Mario, I just let Mario just execute that do 100%. Because actually what I did not know is that Malibus can actually be insta-killed like automatically by 100%. That's what I don't know actually. Didn't know actually. I thought it was like some random number where they just instantly die at 100%. Even if they're not sleeping, so that's how. So that's very advantageable. Malibus are very unresistible. I mean, very vulnerable against instant moves, so that works. So yeah, but hopefully everybody's okay with me busting out some music, and I was basically checking out my frame skips and yeah. And I just don't want like the whole music thing for like these bonus episodes to get like stale stuff. That's what it is. Also, this dude is a dick. Busting out Sonic Boom on everybody. Like on Nina, me, and Mount Black. It won't be effective on me and Mount Black, especially the hit rate is lowered, but it just kills Nina already. Well, it just kills Nina. Yeah. And just to spoil this battle right now, throughout this entire battle, she'll just remain dead. She'll never get up. Because I was just so focused on everything else. Don't forget this Ardwin's turn. This dude's just gonna normally attack Mount Black and do 49 damages if it ever hurts that. Okay then. Okay, my move, and I just want to normally attack this dude and just kill his A. I can either just normally attack him or just use beat down. But if I normally attack him, I'll do 83 damage times 2, which will just equal to him not being dead. 91-71. It's sad, actually. But then I just try to... for Macron's turn, for Macron's turn, I was pretty much like checking her magic and stuff and trying to like figure out my strategy, what to do with Macron, because I totally need him. Totally need him to like learn from the Malibus ability. So what I just did here is I used Kurt Gaga on like Ardwin, on Mount Black and himself. What reason, you may ask? Well, one, to heal Mount Black, even though I think he misses on the turn that she was like attacked by the Sonic Boom. And two, I just really want to like boost up her experience points. So the main strategy, basically the strategy that I'm going here on this bonus episode, because like during the last bonus episode, I say that I'm pretty much going to like change my strategies up a bit or a whole lot, like during a new bonus episode. I pretty much did that like all the bonus episodes so far. So basically, my strategy for this bonus episode is to just level everybody up by just like busting out moves on each other, especially busting out moves on each other who are higher level than themselves in order to gain a whole lot of experience points and to gain a whole lot of levels. In this case, I'm pretty much like busting out Quicken from Mount Black to myself because I'm a higher level than Mount Black, so now I will just get a whole lot of experience points. So that's basically my strategy for this episode, just leveling up everybody by busting out moves on a higher level person. So yeah. But because of that move, I pretty much kind of like. But because of that move, that's basically the main reason why this episode's being like extra long and stuff, because I just spent like most of the time in these missions just like leveling up people when I should be like rocking this mission right away and stuff. So I was thinking that, and I was pretty much thinking the other way around. So I mean thinking the other way around. And I overkill this dude with like 2 double swords. So that's like 2 people down and stuff. And now you gotta worry about those boxes. Now when it comes to the mystic boxes, you can destroy them, or you can pretty much like steal stuff inside the magic boxes, because well, the mystery boxes you can call them, not a magic box, a mystery box. Jeez. And like you can steal stuff inside them, and they do have some awesome rare stuff that will be either interestingly good for you or very bad for you. And it can be a chance that you can get something rare and have like stuff, like even the ultimate stuff. But regardless, I just destroyed them, and for all this time I just try to control this Malibu here. And it works. And also Arwen got 32 experience points. Unfortunately, it was his turn right away, and he could not even reach Macro. That was a sad sight to see. And the move Bad Breath is not even long, it's not even range, so for Mario's turn, I was pretty much like looking at the turn order to see who's going up, and that dude over there, Safara, is the only one alive. I gotta be careful if I gotta get rid of her right now. Like I was just like checking everybody out, not really checking them, like just trying to grab their attention. I was just trying to like check how to pull the strategy off. I was thinking about pretty much trying to kill Safari out before she just tries to destroy my entire strategy. So what I really did is that I can't kill her with Marielle. I can't kill her like one attack. So what I've done is that I destroy her weapon with aim for weapon and like hope for the best. Because what she got is a bow. Because what he got is a bow. And if I can destroy the bow, then that means he cannot bust out range attacks. But I was a little wrong about that. I mean, I break the thing. I break his master bow, actually. That was his master bow. So I just broke a bow that was a legendary. And though I broke her bow, on her turn, she moved back. And what's even more ridiculous is that she can still attack us from range. The only downside is that because I broke her bow, that means all her attacks are basically weak and hardcore. So So pretty much now that Sonic Boom of hers is just only doing like 17 damage. Where with the Master Bow it would have done 77 damage actually. So yeah, not only I destroyed her power in order to kill us, but I also destroyed her luck. Yeah, I really made a good impact. Now, I gotta be very careful and I gotta be very strategic here, so I just like move Macro back a little and stuff. On my turn, I just try to get rid of Safaria right now by just normally attacking her since she was almost out of HP and that she was weak without a weapon. In which I could really kill her. 98. Oh, 107 and 93. Add them together, you get 200, and that was math. Jeez. Now on Mount Black's turn, I was trying to be very strategic right here, and like I bust out haste on Pipperana. Well, I pretty much changed my mind to Quicken actually, and just try to like make her take his turn now. So that, because even though he's haste or Quicken, he can still be controlled by Ardwin still. It's just that basically the control status pretty much fades out once it's the controller's turn and not the control turn. So in this case, I just hate Pipperana, I quicken Pipperana to take his turn now, in which he's still controlled by Ardwin, so I can pretty much control Pipperana myself and just mess up Fabric from Macron and totally learn the status element. So that was a fantastic strategy I just pulled that I want to make. Not gonna learn Babra. The downside is that basically Babra just not going out and just turn her into a frog and other status effects that might be effective. I didn't care about that because I was about to pretty much like rock because I just learned Babra and also going to like kill Malbro if it's Mary Elf's turn up next, because once again Malbros are very vulnerable to kill moves and stuff. And also Macron's is turned to a frog silence. And what I did not get actually, I also know that she's poisoned and stuff, but then like I don't know, that's either like when you're poisoned actually as a frog you're actually purple, so I think a purple frog either mean a poison frog, but then again this other side of my brain is like thinking that purple frogs make you feel like you're not only a frog but also you're like oh yeah, and I was actually either deciding a choice either to kill his outro or actually just try to do something else that I just do anyway. Thank you. Jeez. And like, this other side of my brain was like telling me, well, like, if a purple frog means that not only you're a frog but also you're not a frog. And like, if that was the case actually, like, if that was actually the case, then Babra can also make you like Zombified, because it's a purple frog and like purple stuff. So yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't think it really works and stuff. So I was getting the wrong idea. Now on Arwen's turn actually. Now since he destroyed all the monsters, during like my set amount of returns and stuff, I just try to like to destroy everything else. Well, destroy the boxes. And then on Arwen's turn, I was trying to make his turn useful by just trying to level him up by busting out some serious experience by using Shell on Mount Black. And it works. Also, I also bust out Shell on Macro, who's still Frog. So I basically done that, and he got 40 experience points off of that. Very nice. Now on Mad Black's turn. Basically try to do like haste or quicken stuff, but I really did quicken in order to give R1 another turn. But basically, I was thinking, no, don't do that because you're prolonging this mission, Clayton. You're prolonging this mission.
No.
Don't do that. So I still do it anyways. So I was pretty much trying to prolong this mission by just trying to give R1 another turn and by trying to like leveling up right now, getting that awesome experience. And just wait. Now R1's turn. Basically try to use Shell again. Well, no, not Shell, Protect actually. I was trying to switch it up a notch because since everybody's like got Shell on it, let's try to bust out Protect. And with Protect, I pretty much give R1 another 40 experience points going level up. That's good. And I just wait. Now Macaron's turn. Got some uses even though he's a frog. Even though he's blind and silent, he still got some fight into him as a frog. Unfortunately, he cannot use Magic, so on my turn, I just either have two choices, either destroy that box or just try to level myself up. And I just choose to destroy that box over killing freaking thing. Yeah, I'm not into boxes. Hey, Link's cool. So regardless, I break the box and stuff. And I gain an judge point. So breaking boxes also give you like free points and stuff. Let's note that out there. Since like they don't do anything. Well, there is a very rare chance that a monster can pop out of breaking boxes and stuff. And that kind of will nail you if it's that powerful. And I have to break that box in Marielle's turn, and I'll just say end the mission like that. That should be the end of the monster smuggling. With a mission clear! And I got the Chick skin, a whole lot of money, AP points, and the first round I love for that. And I climb level up and skill leveled up. And that was mission number 1 down. 1 down, 3 to go. So I was basically checking everywhere else, trying to find our next mission. Especially the World Worm, the last, once again. And I got my sights on the secondary rod, which actually got Flame Breakout, so that's where I went to next. This is our second mission, Flame Breakout. And my 6 was me, Mount Black. Well, I I was thinking about adding Lorak, but I just choose not to actually. Because I need to add Mariel, so I just get rid of Lorak. I need to add Mariel, Nina, Arwen, and I think Matt. That was my and I was pretty much checking that, trying to show you like all the friends level and stuff. They're at decent levels, but Mama Flan here is called Mama Flan. So wait, that means these other friends are her kids. Yeah, very nice. Aww. And like the blue friends, I could say the blue friends could be like girls and stuff, while the red friends are like boys and stuff. So basically that's brother and sister, and that's the Flan family. Very interesting. That reminds me of me and my baby sister and stuff. Like my baby sister's so annoying and stuff. As my mom is like real stuff. Well, all these friends do pack stupid HP, but they pack stupid awesome defense. So don't go with anything physical. Go with some special stuff like spells and stuff. But there is something that Macro can actually learn and that move is Acid that we got there. Basically, Acid is like that. Pretty much Acid is like a ranged bad breath, but it only just busts out like one status effect randomly. So on Arwen's turn, I was thinking about pretty much changing back into a Chemicus. Because, well, the reason why I pretty much did that move is I was thinking about either choosing to be a Chemicus or a Beastmaster. Because I was like thinking that I would learn to bust out friends. And basically, I just bust out the Beastmaster stuff, just knowing like, just to be sure and stuff. And I've gone with the Letter Grab, I've gone with the Wizard Staff, got the Marine Flute, along with some Dash Boots, and got Deep Armlets. I hate that. I just went back to Arwen and like checked his in and stuff. But as you can see here, he's learning Malibro, so that's basically the second reason why I pretty much changed Arwen to a Beastmaster. Is to like try to like master to control the Malibro. So that was actually a good choice to actually keep him as a Beastmaster. And then I finally started this mission. Not before, I was just trying to like put Macro in a good spot. She was on a bad spot before. And then I finally started this mission. I never seen so much phlegm. I never seen so much pie. Right out of my eye. And to when we need to beat all of these, it's only 5 against 6, but I swear, this mission just actually took so long. There's our stupid dickish of a judge. And there's me checking out the laws. And the laws are reserve target area and stop. Screw you too, judge. Oh my gosh. I wondering about reserve target area is my nightmare. But fortunately, it does not affect R1 at all, actually. He can control them without breaking the law. But is a nightmare is Marianne. Getting on onto that because she bust out area of damage and stuff. And what I did here is I was trying to like insecure all these flames on. But I was either aiming for the boy or the girl. And I was pretty much aiming for the boy. Flame, aka the firefly. Which pretty much busts a 7% insecure. So yeah. That's 22 EXP along area leveling up at the same time. Equals to me saying yay! And also she get a judge point. That was one flame down and 4 more to go. Now on Nina's turn, let's try to bust out barrier onto random people. It was either but I would just choose myself or Arwen, and I just choose Arwen. Even though that was a wrong choice because if I choose myself on barrier, that would actually give Nina more experience points, but I was also caring about Arwen trying to control one of those flames in order to bust out acid. So I just try to like give Arwen some defense. Now for my turn, considering the pack with Bales is that these guys cannot be effective with physical moves and stuff, I just go over with ninja skills and then just bust out water bale on this dude. Even though that was a very stupid move because it not only bust out slaps, which I don't think is one of the forbidden law slap, but it's still a target area move. That was pretty much what I was afraid of. I was afraid of pretty much really breaking the wall or not. So I just bust out Metal Man and let's check it out. And I kind of like how metal flail actually works, and also I leveled up, so that was also good. And it doesn't count as breaking the law, so that's good. It's like blue veil. It's busting out like metal sparkles like all around the place, so that's good. Also, I was thinking about doing a move with macro or like not mess up, like not to like waste her turn onto doing any action, so I just kind of bust out macro right here, and I was set her up getting near a flame. But I was thinking that was the wrong spot to hold her. And then I was trying to check the turn order, and now Black's turn was actually coming up like before, like after macro, and I was worried about the other flames, especially the one like nearest to macro, which was turn tap. And my watch is beeping. Jeez. And then there's Arwen. So that means all these flames will pretty much have their turn. Like after Mount Black and macro, so I gotta like plan my strategy slowly. So I just moved macro right here. Then for Mount Black's turn actually, I was trying to like make a good strategic move all 3 of their turns. Basically on Macro's turn I just move over there. On Mount Black's turn I just try to like bust out Arwen's turn right now. And on Arwen's turn I was trying to hopefully try to like control that one over there, even though it's a long way. So that's basically what I did for all 3 turns, because I just need to plan very strategically here, concerning the fact that after Mount Black's turn, or even Arwen's turn, all those other players actually have get their turns. And I can actually move Arwen right next to the dude, which seems pretty safe anyways. I mean, I mean, there is, like, Mario trying to block the shot, but then I was worrying about that. Worrying about the mama one right there. But I just did it anyway and stuff. And if it backfires, I will be in trouble. That was what scares me. But fortunately, it missed. Yeah, that was a fortunate part. That was supposed to be unfortunate. So that means everybody is just so dead over to kill Arwen. Like, there's a mama flag, for example, going over here. And instead of trying to, like, damage anybody, she didn't really try to attack nobody as out of the sound. But, I mean, there was a chance for her, like, trying to kill me and stuff. But then I think it'll just be her kids, and that's not what she wants. On the other hand, this dude over here tried to attack Arwen, but more stupidly tried to attack Arwen with a physical move, which is quite weak, and with the combination of Protect on, he did not die, so that's good. On Turnip's move, however, he moved over here and trying to, like, just damage Mario. What's quite weird is that he really didn't try to go for, like, a widespread attack on Arwen and Mario, and that would have killed her, but on top of that, he pretty much misses on Mario on that physical attack. Now, Anakin's turn. He also did here behind me and hope to attack me, but don't forget that he's blind because of my metal veil. That's unlogged, so that means his hit rate sucks. Along with that, I can counter him. So he missed, and I pretty much like do 2 damage on him since like he got like 999 defense. But 2 damage is more than then I get 10 experience points like that. And now for Nina's turn, I pretty much move her over here. And wants to pretty much continuously do barrier on the other people and all, like, give her a whole lot of experience points and stuff since, yeah. So my main strategy, you know, like leveling up Nina and stuff and boosting her experience, and experience, I was trying to continuously using barrier on myself, giving her a whole lot of experience because I'm so high level with her. So that's what I did. Because as we proved, after using barrier on myself, she gained 42 experience points. Yeah. And in order to pretty much level yourself, you pretty much need like 100 experience points for each level up. This doesn't change, which is quite odd and stupid. But hey, that's how it goes. It was pretty much on some RPGs for the Game Boy Advance. And for Mara's turn, actually, I was trying to interkill another one of these flames with last ball also, so basically got a good setup. There's like macro right here. I moved the macro right here, and then I was trying to like wait with macro actually facing forward. And on like my turn, I'll try to use like my ninja skills and my water veil. Or like do water damage in silence. So since like the area law doesn't affect my veil, I can pretty much try to like kill this dude. He was somewhere in the veil and stuff, so I did. So that means this dude's both blind and silenced. It's working. And on Matt Black's turn, actually, I'm going to check the turn order because Shannon's Matt Black's sleep. And now, after the Mom Black's turn, it'll be Arwen's turn. But basically, I kind of got two choices. I can pretty much like eat, and it pretty much involves giving a turn to someone from Mount Black. So I did bust out haste, actually. I mean, bust out cooking, not haste. I bust out cooking on Nina, just want to like try to bust out barrier on myself and I'll get like never good love experience points and all that low points. So that was my strategy. Consider the fact that after Nina's turn, it'll be the Mama Flynn's turn and it'll be Arwen's turn, giving me another chance to like try to control their friends so I can try to get bust out acid on that one so she can learn. That was pretty much my entire big plan right here. As you can see here, I tried it a little differently than what I pretty much tried to say. And I think I can pretty much bust out barrier far back, but I can't. So I gotta do it from over here. I'm gonna bust out barrier on this side. Or on Mario, which is a better choice, I can say. She needs a barrier, so I just bust out on her. And like, regardless, she's gonna get a load of experience points. Because Marielle is high level than me. So she pretty much should get enough experience to see there. Now, here's Mama Flynn's turn, which what scares me now is finally her turn. What are you gonna do, Mama? What are you gonna do? And she is not gonna do nothing as odd and as weird and as stupid as it sounds, not insulting any mother who's watching this, especially my own. Not insulting anybody at all. Now on Arwen's turn, I basically like try to control this Flynn right here by going behind it on top of it. So, and even though you're on top of the Flynn over here, it still works. It's like 50% still. 50% I pretty much don't trust, and there's a chance that it's miss. And it did, yeah, because in this game, to me, 50% is just really 0%. I get it. It sucks. Jeez. And speaking of more suckishness, it's his turn also, so that makes things a little more ridiculous, let's say. I mean, he did move over here and try to bust up and try to do nothing actually. Now, for Marielle's turn, basically when it comes to all of Marielle's turn, I was basically going on a killing streak with Marielle, trying to get rid of all these friends, because I was pretty much still doing that in this turn. Even though I only have 22 MP, enough MP to use last breath, I still use Nightmare on the Mama Flan and try to make her sleep and doom, which got an 8% chance. So in like 3 turns she was out of here. And that takes care of 3 Flynn and there's still 2 more to go. Even though I'm trying to control one of them, it's not giving me that much control, whereas in the other one is pretty much getting stats inflictions all around the back because of my veils. So for the judge just dead people because he's a weirdo. And because he's a douchebag. And I'm not going Bouns' turn, I was basically going to move her again near the Flynn, trying to like drop her down the steps. So that's what I did. Along with for you. Well, I was trying to like give a choice and all, like level her up or do something with the white match she has. So I must have Cure myself. Or Cure Gaga. Cure Gaga. Or like kill some good HP. And gain 32 experience points, which the macro need to load up. Even though the judge is a douchebag, because that pretty much was target area and he just gave me the yellow card. Oh, enjoy. Hey, what's looking for that level up? Now, Elecantine's turn, Ken's turn, times 10, 210, T10, basically he was trying to attack Mario even though he's blind and he just pretty much missed. This is it, rates like mountains. And on Mount Black's turn, they pretty much trying to check the turn order. And Mount Black, Nina, Mario, and me. And I just said, and to myself, you know what? Quicken on Arwen is what I said to myself when I tried to record this video, because everybody is having their turns but no, which needs to happen. So I just pressed out quicken on Arwen to give Mount Black turn to Arwen. So now on Arwen's turn we can control that gun once again, hopefully not failing, and then I'll use his acid on Macro so she can learn it. Also, Arwen protected Shell Mount, so this is either do or die here, because like on the friend's turn, they're really gonna kill Arwen if I don't control this friend. So this is basically do or die because my defense is done. What is fortunate is that it's not 50%, it's 60%, so thank God, because once again 50% is basically 0% to me in the game. And it's 60%, so it's basically 2 times better. And because of that, that means I can show the plan. And gain 46 experience points off of that. Yeah, very nice. And on my turn, I try like moving stuff. Well, all my turn is trying to check everybody out. Then I was trying to move near the blood right here on the side of the veil, so I can like damage him. I can well, this is being post-action, so everything's like past tense and strategic basic. So I just bust out Window so he can be immobilized, which worked. And also he's almost at HP, so we almost got this dude. On Nina's turn with just barely enough mana point, basically, I mean, with barely enough MG and I want to bust out barrier. I basically put barrier on either Mario or me. But I was thinking about the levels and stuff, so I actually put barrier on Sampor because I was like thinking that Sampor is actually a higher level than even me, actually. So you guys to reason I could. Plus, he's control anyway, he doesn't do anything, but I only get the same amount of space as I usually do, so that was a good change for me. But regardless, Nina gets some good experience. At least now for Mariel's turn, consider now it's out of mana. MP in order to best out her insta kills. I just try to like damage this dude already. Just no one damage. Kills every damage chance. And I got a critical! Even though it's still 1 damage. But she moved from back. So don't see that much in the way of a change right there. And finally on Shampor's turn. Shampor's turn. Jesus, name almost sound what's this now? Okay, never mind. I just used Shampor's acid. Shampor's acid from his agility. And I have a 50% chance in order to actually bust out a random side effect. This won't work because basically it's 50%. And 50% can be a dick. And on the other hand, it still missed because 50% once is a 2. And I just say that out loud because it's true. Now Black's turn. I basically know that, well, Mount Black does try to give me like a second chance to like do acid again on her, on Macron so she can learn it. So I just try to bust out that one. Hopefully it's working the same as it did with last mission with that Malibro, so I just tried to do that move. I try to do it at a different angle in order to actually let Macron to learn acid. So I pretty much did acid at a different shape. Or different space out of it. So I gave Mount Black's to Shapor. And what's good is that Shapor can actually go up even though he's flying stuff and like Glenn don't even have these. Or like native science. So he got up there behind Macron stuff and I try to make him use acid once again. This time it's 60%, so it might work this time. And so it did not work. I just try to fool you guys. I know it was actually not gonna work. So our strategy really backfired. Basically, my good old strategy from the last mission really did not work because he missed both times. I even gave up Mount Black's turn, so I was in a rough spot actually. So what I pretty much did is that I pretty much moved Macron pretty much like with with Shampoo behind him, so yeah. I was checking out the turn order. It'll just be Mariel, my turn. It'll be Arwen's turn, like in a few months, like later and stuff, which is what scares me because I pretty much don't have a turn with Shopwood before he gets uncontrolled for Arwen's turn. So that kind of made me sad. That also made me sad when it comes to Nina is that I don't have enough MP or bust out barrier on myself or anybody else, and that's even more worse. So I just try to like really be strategic with the endpoints that she had, and just try to like bust out better blow on him because it's an end attack, and along with that it doesn't bust out any MP points for you, so I just did that. It'll make a difference stuff. I mean, like, regardless, she's only gonna get, like, 1 damage out of her, but at least she'll get 40 MP, regardless. And Mariel's protecting me. So, that cannot be trouble. In our Mariel's turn, I'll just try to, like, damage this. So, really did not do anything to I'm basically setting us to be killed by my next Hellspell. So that's what I did. And which, speaking of which, it was my turn now, so I just like bust out my action, one of my veils, and metal veil. Doing 21 damage to this dude, and he's dead very, very nicely. So that takes care of her. I don't have to worry about that Mama Flood because once again it's asleep and doomed, so she's basically done. But I do need to worry is how I'm gonna deal with this because R1 doesn't have no control over that shampoo anymore. Even though with 2 turns of control, like I was thinking, that and it's already his turn already. So what I pretty much did is that I pretty much moved right here, just trying to like control her again. Him again. Hoping that it'll work. It might. And if not. And it might not. But I want to make sure I just try to like move an extra space up so that it'll be more percentage-able. And it does reach him. But unfortunately, even though that is still 50%, so it might not work. But it still did work. Very, very nice. I thought, pretty much while we're playing this, I pretty much did not thought it will because it's 50%, and 50% to me is always 0%. Pretty much how many times I missed with a 50% hit rate of anything I did with 50%. And like, yeah, it was just torture regardless. Because it's like 0%. And then this time, on Malcolm's turn, I pretty much like did nothing. On Malcolm's turn, I was trying to use cooking in order to like give Shed for a turn. So that means for Shampor's turn, he can use acid on Malcolm so she can learn it, and then I'll just like finish this dude off, Shampor off after mastering acid, and that'll just be it. And good timing as well because it's protect phase, so it won't be that much of a disadvantage since it's already up to 999. And acid did got a good persist hit rate. And what's fortunate is that it hits. And that means that goes finally got acid. So all those tries with it and with trying to control shaft. So I basically like set up the shampoo on a position for like get instantly done. Whereas at the Mariel's turn, I just pretty much try to like wait over here and stuff, not doing nothing. But except for trying to give her experience points by just doing something. Jeez, I'm just doing stuff. But yeah, I can just like damage away to myself, or I can just like damage myself just through experience. Something extra stupid. So I just go with that first. Well, I think the downside when it comes to Pixie or normally attacking is that even though they do the same damage, when it comes to using Bezo Tuxedo, you're pretty much missing out on getting a critical, since you never get a critical on Tuxedo. So that's basically a sacrifice. Not getting a critical. But on this, move right here. Trying to like use my best to think I can reach. So I just wait. Now on Nina's turn, I'll pretty much give her that last bit of experience to once again know I pretty much try to use Nina's there. Now since Nina now got enough MP in order like use it once again for only one time. Then I use it on myself. Even though I was taking a long time to choose. Just pick something already. Thank you. Because I was like thinking of what move I should use that doesn't involve mana points, but I was just then I couldn't think of an answer, so I just used variables. Just get that last bit of experience to finally level up. Or the experience points to level up, even though it's gonna turn to 38. Basically, I was taking a long time to see where to wait. Like comes Sabina right here. And thank you, that took long enough. And I'm just saying this too much. Now, when it comes to Arwen, I just try to actually just be protecting this dude, even though it doesn't be that effective because he got a whole lot of defense. The damage that we can do to him will just be like 1 with physical attacks. And we're just gonna focus on like special moves on this dude, like magic attacks. Also, I just want that awesome experience points for Arwen to just level up, so that's basically my second reason. Unfortunately, it counts as using target area, and it just totally become a douche and try to like give me the yellow card. Screw you too, douche. I mean, it wasn't on me when I pretty much did it like on everybody else but that. And speaking of Flynn, their mama is basically meaning death and dead. Since like that was her last turn out of the 3. So I don't have to worry about her no more. So that means this mission is almost done. I only got this plan to finish with, and it's already about Black's turn. I can let her use a black magic attack. Let him use a black magic attack and bust that thunder up. Even though even though we don't have enough MP for thunder I've got. So I just missed out thunder anyways. Considering the fact that thunder actually got enough power in order to destroy him anyways. So regardless, I won. mission clear. You know it did not pop up those words. Just also now block at 18%. And what's not unfortunate is that it still counts as Mount Black pressing out the target. So what kinda sucks is that Mount Black needed to go to prison. So for exchange of just end the mission now, I just totally like messed up. Yeah. You better get those. You better kill those other plans before they just like all go into ruins. And also we're gonna get a whole nice from that from everybody. Status down. Weapon attack 6. Status down. HP max 3. Oh no, not my useless HP because I'm so under level than everybody except for the optional cleanse fights and stuff. And finally, status down. Magic power 8. And he's arrested by the stupid judge. But regardless, I pretty much rock for a breakout. So that was 2 for 2. I mean, 2 for 4. 2 missions out of 4. What's 2 for 2? I said, so I was trying to like plan my way without going into any like optional cleanse fights by trying to but then I almost fell into an optional cleanse fight right here. So I was basically really trapped. But fortunately it disappeared and I can pretty much have a good free way to pull Santorum, which out of prison, so I'm gonna actually free my Black. Because I totally need his help on next mission. Yes, the release papers has been signed, is what he says. And because of that means I got my Black back. Unfortunately, he is unequipped, so I just gotta re-equip everything. Again, with Magic Hat, Lordly Robe, or gear, or choose a Lordly Robe, for no apparent reason, and the Lordly Robe doesn't do anything very awesome. Oh. But there's actually something you can actually do. I'm about to show right now. Is that you pretty much like press start on like your items, on like the options and stuff, you can actually get a good, better view and analyzation of how each item rocks. Like in this case, the Ninja Hound can actually press out defense, 16 defense, 6 resistance, all that stuff. So this is basically content I didn't actually get to in during the LP, the main part of the LP itself, and I get to it now. And this, and like how the maximally having 46 defense and like 16 resistance, and then you like have 28 defense from the Congress and like 34 from the metal armor, just all kinds of analyzation of items. Questions that you cannot get before. And along with the Lowly Road, it got 42 resistance. So that means that was a good one for me. And you can like get analyzation on weapons and stuff like Leggings, so 40, 18, 35, 25, Thornbow, 35, longer, 39, speed for time. And that's why I'm having 20 magic power, 30 weapon and attack strength. That is very good for that. So this is just me checking out some stuff, like especially the shield and stuff. So this is me pretty much like checking out the status stuff. I mean the stats on each equipment with this new content, which is content that I pretty much did not show during the main part of the LP with all the normal episodes. And yeah, that's basically how you can do it. If you want to like analyze and like check your equiptions out to see what they're really sound auto or manual, which I don't see better than manual. And as you see here, I was checking out everybody. I did not master any of my builds yet. And I was just trying to bust out my black with them, especially the urgent rod actually. So I did that. I was also checking out the weapon. And then I moved to the photograph, so it just gave out like a good magic boost. Then I gave her the magic ring and that boost, giving Mount Black 282 magic power, 334 resistance. Mount Black can like wall a magical attacks now. Or Lorak, I was pretty much trying to check out everything he got, especially his abilities and stuff, and try to change his quad's health with the knee, giving him some attack and some defensive power. We're not giving him his attack, just giving him defensive power. And like putting it up, putting it on like that. I was checking out the manual. And like switch it with the twin bow because yeah, Mariel finally learned she pretty much mastered how to aim to break her weapons. So that's the reason why I switched her with the twin bow. Now with Arwen, basically stay where he is. And that was my team setup for this next mission. I was just running this next submission. Let's just like check out my mission list. But it actually gave me a hint. Star can actually bust out in the Minotaur. I mean wood, as you can see here. So that's where to go to. Even though it's a long way up, and I'm pretty much scared that something actually will pop out. Like that! Very dickish. Very dickish indeed. So like I was trying to go around it so I don't have to like encounter with it. Very surprising that I was just clean. And then I was really trapped. My only choice was to go to the left. And then move to the right. And then I can go around. And I took care of trying to get like up there without him trying to battle me and stuff, but it disappeared. Get all the way up here without all these encounters. And then he was about to go over there. Yeah. Very, very not nice. So I like really need a plan once again because he can like totally block me from getting there. So I just shut it and then he moved away. Better yet, he disappeared. So that makes me save myself and like finally go to the mission after trying to dodge all these optional encounters I don't want to deal with during the episode, I want to deal with between the episode. And look at that, 2 days. If I really worked up and tried to like dodge those optional play battles, I would never be able to do this mission. In which, when it comes to this mission right here, this mission can be okay. Well, if you're a little under leveled and stuff, or don't have anything good with you, then this mission can be occasionally very hard, but it can also be occasionally very fast done. I mean, this mission can be occasionally fast, but if you don't have the stuff that you pretty much need or don't have, this can be occasionally hard to do. And also the 5 that I'm pretty much putting right there because that era that's just like next standing in front of us actually counts, as odd as it sounds. Basically, what I chose is me, Mount Black, Lorak, Mariel, and Macro. My good original 5. My good original 6 minus 1. Monsters! Get back, Leon! So, we need to defeat all the enemies. But also, there's another way that I can actually lose this mission. Which I think I'll show right here. Hopefully. Because it's not, that is actually surprisingly more faster than Mariel, actually. Gee, because Mariel's got some hardcore crazy speed that she usually goes first, but she doesn't. And that kind of scares me a little. At least he did not do anything. At least she did not do anything. So. Also, Angina, 26 with a whole lot of HP. The Elise with a whole lot of HP. Martins with 5, 15. And then Malibu's packing a whopping 273. Even though I plan to like insta-kill her or insta-kill it or do anything. But then we got Leon over here who's level 15 with the bad amount of HP and a bad level, so because this is busted out right now, the laws are target area stops to save her, so the judge is still on my stupid dick by being dick and having and my I'm not gonna show it. Basically, what I'm doing is trying to hopefully show, which I think I'll really do right here, is the turn order. That was what I was about to show. Also, they got their turns pretty much after Mariel. So if I play Mariel's turn too good right here, that's just all over. Basically, what I was about to show is the reason why I said it's all over. The reason why I'm pretty much busting out all these stuff is that another way you can lose is that if Leon just gets KO'd. If Leon, aka that someone over there, gets KO'd, the mission is failed. It doesn't count as game over, but the mission is failed if she dies. That can be bad. So on Mariel's turn, in order to prevent this from happening after Mariel's turn already, I just try to insta-kill this dude because his turnaround was actually coming after Mariel's. So I kinda protect from getting a mission failed. So that was a bit shabby to pull. Even though Leon is still vulnerable by everybody else, especially fire moving there. That fire world with this is what's scary and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get rid of these guys as fast as hell. Now on this turn, that third turn, she doesn't not do anything else. And then I was like checking all my stats randomly, pressing the wrong button secretly. And for Lorak, I move him over here. And even though and basically I was trying to like, I had my chest on like insta-kill one of these guys again, so I pretty much used Lorak's break, but I know I only got like 40% stuff, so regardless it won't work that hard. And finally, what I'm trying to really pursue is my laws, my turn on. I can see that everybody is getting a good turn. So I got like everybody, so I pretty much got 4 of my units to turn on to get rid of this dude, or else he'll just try to kill Lena with his awesome power and all. Like, that's so overload, like, he's a firework you guys can attack on. So I pretty much like took the opportunity right now and only use break, even though it's only 40%, but I just need to get rid of him before he try to kill Liam. So that was my strategy to do it. And for it being 40%, it does not work. So yeah, I knew that wouldn't work. At least I tried. So for Mount Black's turn, actually on Mount Black's turn, I actually had a good chance to do damage, and oh, that's my turn. And I kind of got confused with my turn on Black's. And on my turn, I kind of did something a little stupid. I did not try to stop that. I did not try to about to kill Liam, just trying to worry about the fairies. I mean, after Iniga's turn, actually, one of those fairy monsters will try to like bust out a move, so that's what I was also thinking a little. But yeah, that's why I also tried to do. Then there was Macro's turn, and like also I was really worried now because don't get that pretty much like he's gonna like get something. So I just wait on Macron's turn. And Mount Black's turn was basically my only shot in order to save Liam's butt. So what I did on Mount Black's turn, really, is I used his Mount Black's time magic in order to stop clicking on Ariel, so she can have her turn out, so she can pretty much also take out that one of her insta-kill moves. And also, because of Lorak and Mount Black pretty much like all the spaces are at like behind, like in front of Liam, she cannot, they're basically protecting her from getting like hurt by any other attacks by taking it themselves. So that was awesome what I pulled up. Also, Mount Black leveled up as well, so that was also another awesome one. Marielle, I was trying to insta-kill this guy, and he got, and I bust out last breath, and it works. Well, it's effective on him. I didn't say it might work. No, I just said it works. It works. Well, it does work. Since he's KO'd, okay? Marianne leveled up, so that's extra. Strawberry the King. Also, she got Judgment. And it was Leon's turn. And note that because she's controlled by the AI, which the AI can be a jerk too, so that's why Leon pretty much moved over there for that to happen. So yeah, that is what I'm really scared of, because AI pretty much just like control the AI or move to a bad spot, because she's right there along with that fairy. But what's good news is that she only does 30 damage to her, so it doesn't really matter. Even if it was critical. Oh, it's really 80. She does 80 damage. But if it was critical, it would be scary regardless. Now, Perez! Basically more afraid when it comes to his turn, but he wasn't really aiming at her. He was aiming at Marion. It only do 54 damage, so that was only like one more attack left until she really dies. I was really didn't know what to do now because I really need to play this out. Like, I could normally attack her, but I cannot with Lord right here, but I can't really kill her. And then I was just checking out my journal and stuff. Like it was Lord, Macro, Marielle, which I pretty much use her turn to try to insecure this dude. Which she actually can't because, well, she don't have enough MP, so that's when things get a little more scary. And then on Lorax's turn for Lizzie's, I'm just trying to like move behind her and then try to use Player and Petrify. Well, break, I should say. Even though it still does 40% even though he's behind. So that can be a problem. That can be a big, stupid problem right here. Because it missed. Yep. Now, basically, what I was thinking right here is that on my turn, actually, on my own turn, I can pretty much, well, starting off in Mario's turn, I can pretty much, no, not on Macron's turn, I can heal Leanne, so she won't get crazy. But then I also got a thought of trying, like, Labyrinth out, but only does, like, 10%, and I don't think it'll work. But I also got a choice for like poison stuff. Even though Macron, so I was trying to like damage her where I should be doing other stuff, so I just did bad for me. So pretty much not knowing how to deal with this on Macron's turn. And even though with that, it still worked and stuff since you can see all those stats effects. So it still does affect her and stuff. She's blind, confused, and yeah, all that. And basically on that, and because I need to help my baby sister out, basically on Mario's turn, well, you know I help my sister out, even though this is being close commentating her because she's saying help without close commentating. On Mario's turn, I just try to insecure this dude with with Nightmare right here, and try to kill that fairy right there, while taking advantage of her being confused. Hopefully not with Leanne died, and I'll see that, and pretty much that's how it goes. And if I didn't make any other extra moves, I'll pretty much mess it out of text. And I am back. And I guess my strategy works. So, and yeah, I was right. I basically just used Nightmare on you, and then I pretty much like killed the fairy with me. to my awesome double sword ability. And I'm now back to her. Basically got two choices. Trying to like speed up dying using like haste or quicken, or just try to like bust out some moon or in order to try to do some stuff. I was like worried about Liam trying to do something different or like get him out of his slumber and try to attack him and stuff. Judge is just moving that people are saying he's stupid old. He speaks Spanish. And Lorax basically moving getting into a good blocking formation or like prevent that Malibu from killing her while waiting for him to die. That's what we're really doing. So we'll just pretty much like wait until he comes back and stuff. But I was thinking of other strategies like trying to like do something experience points, so that's why I was trying to take a map on doing something, so I get that experience. Trying to either use acid or magic. So I just did it on Mario. Then I was thinking about pretty much trying to do, and then I pretty much did acid on this student stuff. Because either way, actually, because if I did acid and like Mario would get confused or berserk, that would spell trouble because I would pretty much did something stupid. Doing acid on this dude is the same deal because I still did something stupid. AKA immobilize him so he really cannot do anything. But at the same time, he's still asleep. Even though I didn't bust out status up on him, so that is still good. Cannot do anything. Wow, in 2 turns, he'll die. Or by the smite of my big sword. So how's everybody else's day? Basically I'm trying to take care of my baby sister, so everything's back to normal. Like I get back on this LP, I get back to school, I'm gonna get back to like babysitting my evil little sister. I mean, I'm basically getting back to my misery. That's what I'm fully saying. After that good nice summer. Oh, enjoy the unlikely joy. And also I use Metal Veil on this dude, so he pretty much be blind, even though I have pretty much worked on, which is what I'm scared of. So that is more enjoyable. I'll just be sad if she dies because of that. But that's pretty much the good news right here is that she's blind. He's blind, he's immobilized, and he's pretty much also doomed. So I really don't need a random doctor to pretty much do anything, because you know he does try to attack. He's pretty much blind, so he cannot try to like bust the move. So I was trying to finish him what I was trying to do is I was trying to finish him before the dude kills him. So I can try to like speed things up. It doesn't seem to be working. So like last turn, was thinking about using C. So I just try to use cheer on Laura, just like boost for the experience. So that's what I understood for Laura. Like boost his attack power for his next turn. He got a shot at this. But then there is not one, so I think it will just be like my turn. So Laura will be not useful. And my girl pretty much got this dude, tried to use 5 try to do 5 damages in that. Yeah, sorry for that, it was just almost. What are you talking like that? Jeez. I'm talking about this whole other times. Even if when I'm not mostly when I'm not recording, not when I am. And now Mario's turn, I just tried running the attack. Doing 57 damage. And getting 12 in sweet. Still waiting for him to die. Not doing as. But on my turn, finally, I basically got a chance to kill him. I mean, I can go behind him, I can go forward, I can go anywhere, but I pretty much like go on the left side so to try to not do anything. And I bust out a veil instead of trying to kill him right now. Because I was just really, because what I would do next is try to like use water veil, which would silence him so he cannot use acid. So that was my strategy right there. Also get that extra judge point. So that's what I also try to keep this dude blocked to not do anything to me. Who in any attacks can get crit. And also in his next turn he's done. Thank you very much. So he's silenced, immobilized, the only thing he can do is just to attack. And well, he's not blind no more, so he can attack. But he missed anyways. He missed. Finally, it's Lorak's turn. And what's unfortunate is that I still cannot pretty much rock Lorak's turn because he's still far away. So what I just did is cheer and try to move someone. Now Judge's turn! He doesn't move again. Let's see what and I just let Mount Black go his rod and stuff. And then did 20 damage. And now his mouth is open! As funny as it sounds. I mean, as funny as it looks. Please. That looks a little stupid. Then on Mariel's turn, I try to, like, attack myself. As ridiculous as it sounds, I attack myself other than the Malibro in order to not finish it off. Jeez, how... Well, it's pretty much like doing it for the experience for Mariel. Then on Macro's turn, I just normally attack. Only doing 7 damage, which is critical, so at least I get luck off of that. Lucky, critical, with a level up. That's a perfect combination. Then it was Leanne's turn again. But basically, regardless, I pretty much this mission, because next turn he's gonna die because of Doom. So regardless, there's no way I can fail this mission. Unless I do something ridiculously stupid. Which I didn't. So regardless, it's mission complete. Let's see something. Basically, these extra moves is just trying to like kill this dude before the dude kills him. So that was pretty much like my challenge. I was just doing it all wrong. And because of that, I was just dying like and I did. She will destroy his ass. Yeah, it's okay now. Let's go. Your friend is waiting for you. And a mission cleared. You know those words pop up so late. Every single time. We got the Paris' Road and Dark Jordan. I mastered the Battle Veil, Lord mastered Life Break, and I next. And yeah, not that much you get from Doom. And now I kind of make a few. Early switches. Step. Like on Double Sword, I got 610 AP. And then, basically, I did not get the. I don't have the other ninja stuff, so I cannot learn the other veils and stuff. So all I got is that is a ninja knife, or a bust out throw, which is what I don't want. And then I pretty much like mastered the wood veil, so I can't use it not so easy. So I just mastered all these not useful veils that are somewhat useful and don't have any more. But there are some equations with veils I can get from the store. I mean from a shop. So yeah, also the Paris also actually make the bust out faster for the archers. Yes. And then also Whirlworm is basically at the root of the volcano, so but then I just stop at the mascot. Really, I stop at that place in order to try to like pick up a veil. Try to like check on the shop to see if there are any more than these swords. Or me with the veils on, so I'm gonna check that out. And there were some stuff. The Heaven's Cloud, which will actually bust out D-Spell. Like the Heaven's Cloud for the ninjas bust out this spell. I mean, Unspell, jeez. I was thinking about the voice possibility. And what it does is that pretty much kind of like remove the spells and stuff. And what's awesome for the ninja. It's actually quite nice. What's awesome from the ninja are these roll farms. Well, on this one I was randomly trying to find the sword and stuff. I mean, the ninja stuff. So I was basically doing anywhere. So but these are the spots right here. This was a metal veil, but this uniform is actually quite new. The uniform, I think, bust out fire veil, water veil, where the shooter right here busts out Fire Veil, and those are 2 new veils. I think I just already got the water. Oh, I said what? I meant the Earth Veil. Like the shooter, I mean like a shooter that I just suddenly bought for no reason. Actually busts out Earth Veil while the other one busts out Fire Veil, which are 2 veils. So that's what I got. For me to learn for no reason. See, right here. But I can also run the E-spell in order to like get some to put it as a bigger advantage. Now I got myself trying to run Earth Veil, master of Earth Veil. Fast without black is gonna sit with this stuff. Alright, he's gonna sit with this stuff. Yes. Or Marianne, everybody's gonna So with all of us set up, except that I just need to check out more supply. See, we got to get some of this stuff off. Like there's the riot gun, the silk cannon, the riot gun. There's an Earth Bell, which I actually do get an Earth Bell. I need that. The concept shell. Lets me have control of the Rock Beast. Rock Beast. Get roll Beast. And I'll try to get that war trumpet. And then I just fly the gun up. And with all this stuff, finally going to the root of it, volcano. Hopefully with no encounter army, I will engage the World Worm, aka Omba, who is this is a boss fight mission, so it's occasionally short, but also occasionally hard. I mean, very hard, because Okima is, like, just actually at a very high level and stuff, even, like almost twice as higher level than me, somewhat. Like, he's at level 46 or 48, we're all level 42 and stuff, so he is an occasionally very, very hard boss if you're on the level. What's quite awkward is that even though he's a real hardcore minor boss, Omega is actually can be affected by Doom and stuff. So he can be insta-killed. So I was pretty much going down with Nina. I mean with Marielle, I choose not to. And stuff. And I see I'm trying to find a way out from Arwen. Make the Arwen so we can like control the dragon. I mean, so like Mac International Level, jeez. So that's my team. Nina, Black, Arwen. Nina, Black, Arwen, and Mac. But what I was also trying to do, as quite weird and as awkward as this is going to turn around, is that I actually changed Macron to a black mage, so he can become, so I can turn her into more of an attacker, just a healer. So that's what I actually did though. God, jeez. And I got from the wizard hat, black robe, which is actually some of the choice. Then I gave her the mythical rod. So you pretty much see my strategy here. The reason why I pretty much changed Macron to a black mage is that I want to learn to mess up the combo move. Since Macron can actually be taught a combo move if he's changed to a black mage and actually busts out the black combo. So that's why I totally should have done a long while back. But I've done it now. So that means he can mix his combo with me, Blacks, and Lorax. So that means my combo is basically more stronger. And it only takes like 100 AP or I think 300. I think it's 100 for like one black combo, so I don't have to worry about and let myself learning the dragon ability, but stop mastering the Malibro ability. And let's begin battle. Now, who dares to serve my slave? Wow, talk about $1,000. Oh, the Mega, you have to defeat him somehow. Now, at the beginning of this mission, to spoil it, it just felt right just already. Like, here it goes. Now, going around this mission, you defeat the boss. And pretty much here comes the boss for this fun mission of this. Here goes how that works. Now, without reading the laws, without even thinking actually, I move myself over here. Yeah, now I'm just thinking that I pretty much need to like friend with this dude. And on his turn actually, this is basically the good stupid part right here. He moved over here. But what's even more stupider is that he can still attack me and can do 264 damage, even though it's 264 damage to me. And even if it's 40%, guess what? It hits! Yeah! In the first turn, I already died. Ridiculously stupid. That was terrible, and it feels like I already just lost. Now, it seems that I already just lost, and I already just wrecked this up all the way. And even though I did pretty much try to rock it, and even though if I was still alive, pretty much trying to rock and roll, don't forget it says damage to animal, so the judge is being addicted to this part too. Yeah. So, even if I was still alive, I can't damage this dude because it was still just leaving to go to the jail, and this woman is game over. Because I cannot damage her, so that kind of makes me very sad right here. And without white magic, like, I was really limited right here. Like, pretty much turning Mako into a black mage was a real stupid move, whereas I think I need him to be a white mage so I can pretty much bring myself back to life and try to like kill the dude. So that was a stupid movie right there. And I was pretty much like thinking that I can damage this dude without trying to go dead near to him. So I just waited on Macron's turn. I did quicken on Arduin's turn, which is an extra stupid move I can say because Arduin's turn actually comes after Mount Black's turn, so using Quicken was a stupid move. I'm pretty much saying stupid a lot. Basically, this final mission was just a set of stupid moves that did not play well on my part. But I still strive. And just in order to be in the safe part, I actually just try to like save it right here. I try to save it in the computer. I save it both the computer way and the video game way. Since I'm playing on an emulator, don't forget. Because I was afraid to make a stupid move and gotta do all these hardcore missions, all that leveling up again, all this entire episode again. Because I really screwed up right here. Since I don't have my star player, which is myself. And also, it was Arden's turn. And I cannot get close enough to like control him that much. So that's what actually scares me. And this is actually me trying to like save it the video gaming way, I can say. I mean the video game way. Just saving it. And yeah, let's skip all that scene part. Let's get back into the battle at hand. We know this is Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We know this is the edge of me pretty much screwing up big time. We know the resume battle, in which you can actually like go back to battle and do it again. We know all that S. So let's get back on brawling. Oh my gosh, we need to defeat the boss. There's a stupid judge. Let's go! And he gotta do that again! You are a dick, judge. We know that was already. Also, it's Arwen's turn. I can get close enough in order to control him, but I'm afraid in order to, like, not control him at all, because it might have a low percentage rate, like 50%. Yeah, 50% can be a dick to me, I could say. And it can be, but it still works, fortunately. Thank you, positive thinking. So because of that, I was trying to get close to this dragon actually, being over here, and Shadow was using fire on him in order to like get some damage in. But then I was acting like an idiot, actually, because that was actually me wasting me not trying to damage him, so I pretty much waste myself getting a yellow card where I should strategize in order to kill this dude, even if it just brings everybody to a red card except for one person, so I kind of put myself in a bad state. And also, I cannot bust out Dragon Force on this dude. I cannot reach there because of those stupid magmas, so that was an extra bad move right there. I'm just making a whole lot of stupid bad moves in this one fight that's just gonna cost me. Yeah, that's quite sad. And that Dragon Force pretty much also work like not ranged, it just works like physically and stuff. So I need to pull a whole of good moves in order to make up for many stupid ones that I just made right there. So I just try to really go crazy with it and try to like bust out quicken on Macron's turn, because I actually got an idea. Basically, it was a good deal to like make Omega kind of go behind us, because what I did here is I pretty much used quicken on Macron's turn. I mean, to give Macron the turn from Mount Black. Then use Macron's turn. For exchange of setting him to jail with a red card, I use Bad Breath and totally hope for the best that Omega will get creamed off of it. Because if he does, then that means that's good. So for exchange of sending Macron to jail, I just infuse him with Bad Breath and stuff, and that'll just turn her. That turns him into a frog. I'm also leveling up Macron because he gets some crazy experience, like 87, 72 and stuff. So because of that, that means he's sent to jail, Macron, which I gotta worry about between episodes, which is an extra problem. And then also on Arwen's turn. Oh, also note that he's blind and confused and silent. kind of scares me is I don't think he's even poisoned. If he's not poisoned, then that's very, very sad. Because I just gotta do a whole couple of stuff. I mean, if he's poisoned, then that means he might be like some purple frog. Or not, that means...
Dead.
But what I can do to Omega is I can, like, control him. He's now a frog, so I can't do that, actually. I can't control a frog, so I can't. Since he's a frog and not a dragon. And guess what? He is poisoned. So, he's poisoned even though he's green. So, to put this in terms, there is a chance that I think purple frogs can... I think frogs are zombified. I have no idea about that. But what I did on Mount Black's turn, even though it's damaging, I pretty much used Cornor, like take a chunk of his HP. And don't worry about that. I pretty much like X that out, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So like for exchange, on Mount Black getting a yellow card, I think he gets a yellow card. I pretty much used Cornor on him in order to like take a chunk of his HP down. And then let the poison try to take him out. Also, Mount Black get a whole lot of experience points, like 58. Because Omega is so high level that we're just getting experience points off of him. That was a yellow card and stuff. And I can sacrifice, like, Mount Black's time to go to jail in order to, like, do more damage to him. But I can, like, not damage him since, yeah, no. So I just wait. Well, not wait. I was still in control, and then for Arduin, then I was checking the turn on the anti-claw and stuff. But I don't have any anti-laws in order to get rid of these, so I can't do anything about them. So why did I try to do this? So what I did on Arduin's turn, since I finally did my point, is I just sacrificed Arduin getting a yellow card just in order to do 41 damage to him. Still were in Mount Black's turn, Mount Black would have took more HP from this dude, leaving the HP alone, but I just did this anyway. Have no idea why, but I guess I just wanted Arduin to just load up with 86 experience on his belt. Yeah. So that was somewhat of a good move. Somewhat of a good move. Now, Pitch, considering that all these status elements last a very long time, and that he's like down, and and like since he's like, sorry for that, and like since he's like down for like as a frog and poison stuff, that means he cannot be effective. I mean, cannot do that much harm. He can only do like 1 damage. And since he's blind, he can only like do 5% hit rate. So he really doesn't do that much. And what I did right here is that since I think the quarter, I was trying to do lightning damage, it will only do nothing. So I just try to like switch it with Blizzara. But I did Fire in order to take 110 damage. Now, if I did 110 damage right here, this is like 1/3 of his health, whereas Quarter would have done 1/4, so that's a better deal. So I just did that, even though it just sent Mount Black to jail, unfortunately. So yeah, he gets a yellow card and finally a red card. So that means in order to like prolong me not making any sucky moves, I shouldn't do anything at all and just let the poison actually just kill him. So basically for the remainder of this battle, just let the poison kill the frog. AKA Omega right here. So it's only gonna be like 2 turns until he dies and stuff. It's gonna be very long. And like, I was also afraid if the poison might fade. If the poison actually fades, like, if the poison actually like fades and stuff, it might not work. Then I can pretty much like try to control Dragon right here, but I can't because it's a frog. Once again, having no idea. And I just try to like move back and forth with everything and stuff. Shit, and like trying to like risk using Shell and Protect just for that awesome experience, which I'm fussing over. And I was checking the turn order. It was like Ardwin Omega, Ardwin Omega, and then I made my blue shell. I was coughing. Even if I finally did shell. Jeez. Just in order to give this dude a magical resistanceable kick to it. Jeez. But what's quite unlucky is that because it's not damaging, it doesn't count as breaking the law, so I was safe. So that means Arwen get those 84 experience points. And that shell is not that useful enough to deal with Omega because to deal with the poison. So that means Omega is taking like 73 damage still. And then finally, for the final turns of this freaking episode, since mission clear regardless, unless like the poison fades out and I'll cry, which really doesn't, so I finally bust out Shell or Protect. I think Protect might, well, I was thinking about Shell because Protect might be dangerous to the poison stuff, so I just tried like Shell again. Get those 84 experience and finally called Ardwin leveling up. Finally. And that was it. Jeez. Because the poison actually does last a long time. And he was dead. Mission cleared. And also get some a whole lot of stuff. We get item find, a bandage, which I don't care of because I don't care about the items. And I'm just trying to like go for no item usage in this LP, which I'm doing a very good job, so I don't care about the item find and stuff. Don't care about the antidote, losing that. Because also, I don't care about what else I lost from Mount Black. And what's really bad is that Ardwin comes empty-handed. And also, Mount Black, final item find, also being empty-handed. So that's the saddest part to that. Being empty-handed, yes. But hey, regardless, we've rocked our last mission. So yeah, that was it for today, people. So in the next bonus episode, we'll do 4 more. We'll pretty much do 4 more missions while I get Mount Black and Macaron out of jail along with everybody else. And also gotta save some cities, do everything. Save some cities, raise some ditties, and then do all this stuff. So I'm pretty much gonna do all that next episode. I mean, between episodes. So see you guys then with me leveling up, skill leveling up. And me totally ignoring that. I'm just trying to like save and. I was trying to like save and just stop this. Okay, so there. Bye. And as if I
mission. These names